What's up, traders? So it's Saturday, August 14th, 2021. We got 200 pips yesterday to end the week in our BIP group. I want to go over those trades, Aussie Swiss, CAD Swiss, how I was taking them with Fibonacci retracement, and also announce a flash sale we're doing today until when the market opens. Well, we're going to do till midnight tomorrow just to make it even for everyone. So I want to get this video out there so you guys have an opportunity to see it, check out these trades. And if you want to take advantage of the flash sale, you can get access to our BIP signals and Forex Foundations course, which is basically a beginner's course, and to just kind of get you in the door, get you situated, and definitely is enough to get you started for sure, especially when it comes to just taking signals. So that is $49 a month, 50% off of what it normally is. So that's good until Sunday midnight. So let's check out the charts. Let's check out the trades we took and this epic Friday we had to end the week. Oh man, sorry, choking on a sprout there. And I had to pause that. I'm on a new diet now. I'm basically chicken, vegetables, and like living vegetables like sprouts and spinach and stuff I can get at farmer's market. Anyways, the sprout was like halfway in my throat, and yeah, so anyways, glad that's over. So the Swiss pairs that we were taking last week, man, we held on these for a lot longer than I would have liked. A couple of guys in the accelerator group, Kurt, I remember because we took this live on Tuesday, and the setup still looks great for a lot of reasons. This is Aussie Swiss. I'll get to CAD Swiss here in a minute. Aussie Swiss here is just, I entered in at this 86.3 Fibonacci retracement, which is one of my favorites, and still, nonetheless, I don't think we're going to get, this was 120 pips that we caught. I guess we entered this on the end of July. So we caught this move up. I'm not expecting a full retrace. In fact, we closed at a great entry where we're at right now. I'm going to be looking to enter this early in the week. Boom, 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 right? So this is going to be a bounce, I would like to think, off of this 200 SMA and create a great buying opportunity. Also, you can see that we have a head and shoulders pattern here. Where's my brush? There it is. Boom. I hate drawing with this. I'm not very good at it. But there's our head and shoulders. You could say, oh, well, it's not a head and shoulder. I mean, it's a head and shoulders pattern. Why won't it drop further here down? Boom. But the thing is that here is the neckline. Here's the neckline right there. So typically what you'll look for a head and shoulder pattern is, here is the head to the neckline. So you can kind of bet on the degree that it falls or rallies or whatever to equal the top of the head. So I was struggling to get that out there. So anyways, here's the 200 SMA. Now you can see that's Aussie Swiss. We hit TP1, TP2, both our targets. And so we kind of took this CAD weakness across the board here. Again, setting us up for a great buying opportunity early in the week next week. So that will be in the VIP group. So you can see I was trading off of the Fibonacci here. I did a free training on Fibonacci's not too long ago. So, but one of my favorite things is the retracements here, right? So pull up the momentum. Actually, I'm going to change the template here. Bada bing, bada boom. If you don't know how to use these templates, it's amazing. So anyways, here is the last move there, right from this high to the low, because there was this push here, down, up, and then A, B, C, and then we go from here to the retracement. So I just want to go over the trades. This isn't going to be a full lesson on Fibonacci, so let me stop before I just start rambling on about it. But I love these 127% extensions. And I'm still going to look for us to approach the 161.8, because ultimately, especially in this type of situation, 127 is going to be a pullback before we move on to the next leg. So it looked like something like this, 127. And we kind of started to rally past that. And, we were trading it in the accelerator, live trading on our New York calls. And Kurt was like, oh man, so should we close this? But we held in this supply zone really, really well. And you can see we sold off in unison here on all these Swiss pairs, but also, and I'm actually going to add my, this is the SMA I like to use. So if anybody wants to just see my setup, it looks a little crazy. So then, oh, well, it was already on there. Here's my SMA. So if anybody's interested in a little side note action on SMAs, which is I prefer the simple moving averages. Sorry, my dog has a super loud bark. He is a guard dog, but he's just actually really friendly. So here we go. Pushing this out. I only leave it on the 200. I like to go a little bit thicker, and the blue line, dark blue, red line. Here we go. Bing. Inputs 200. There we go. And what do you see here? All right, so I just want to do that little demo so you can see how this is the one moving average I use. Sometimes I'll throw some more on here, but this is the big one in combination with the envelope and momentum, which is my indicator that I created. So you can see here, here's US dollar Swiss. Here's Aussie Swiss. Here is CAD Swiss. So y'all ready to have a big week next week? It's going to be huge. And I'm going to be looking to buy these dips on these Swiss pairs. So, and remember, 50% off on the signals. So you can join today. It's going to be over tomorrow. If you want to get in on that action, it's going to be pretty epic. It looks like everything's pretty lining up. Pound sold off pretty hard. So, but we'll stick to the signals that we took. Here's Aussie Swiss, CAD Swiss, and dollar Swiss. Now let's go over to the Euro USD. I was in this. We took this live in the accelerator group on New York session call. I don't think I've even posted that video yet. So I'm going to do that. And this was actually when the inflation data came out for the US on Tuesday, or maybe it's Wednesday. So big rally here. We're holding in profit. Now you can see Swiss strengthened, Euro strengthening. Is this like, do I think this is going to be it? Or are we going to be are we going to continue to move lower for the dollar? And I think that the odds are pretty high that we continue to move lower for the dollar. Here is my 2-hour template. I really like the 2-hour time frame. Boom. And what do you have? We're retesting this moving average. Going to be watching the momentum here for us to cross back, but I'm thinking that we are setting up for a really nice entry here. And if I take my fibs, what do we got? 78.6 retracement. All right, I'm just being silly. It's Saturday. 78.6% retracement. If you haven't seen my free training on Fibonacci's, I talk all about my favorite retracements, and this is one, and this is exactly why. So Euro USD is setting up early in the week. Euro USD, and God, what else did we? It was a bunch of different things hit our take profit point. So let me. I'm pulling up my history here. GJ, sweet GJ. Here we go. So we got out at entry here. So I'm out on this trade. I wanted to show you a quick in and out of the yields came off later in the day, and that kind of spoiled our fun here, GJ, but we got in with 20 pips and then out at our entry point here. So that's why it's so important to move your stop loss, everybody. So boom, boom. and I caught the bounce. So we did collectively as a group. This was early in the day before the volatility in New York really popped off. Boom, boom. And what do you see here, right? So we bounced off this 161.8, retested the 127, and now we're continuing to push lower. And I'm not surprised at all by this because we are pretty much in a range going from this supply zone to this demand zone, or in other words, bouncing into support and resistance as long as we stay in here. So I expect us to, man, you know, this seems like a pretty doable target as well. So, but we were able to tick in, tick out. So what's this saying for us? If yen is strengthening here, we look at some potential pullbacks too for dollar Swiss. Let's see, I'm on the 2 hours. So let me go back to the 1 hour. We'll go to the momentum 1 hour. All right, so back at the 200 SMA here, setting us up for a longer term move higher because, you know, I feel like we're trending higher, especially if we go out to the daily. You know, here's dollar Swiss. I would expect us, if, now it's a big if though, if we break this resistance here, that eventually we would be coming up and retesting this area around, I don't know, 9200, 9260 to 9300. So it's going to be a big week next week, especially with all these pullbacks. Really liking this Aussie Swiss. This is daily, really liking Aussie Swiss and CAD Swiss specifically. And Euro USD is looking good. I'm going to just be a little bit cautious before getting too aggressively short, but it's going to be a big play. We'll be playing that out in the VIP group, and we'll be trading it live in the accelerator. If you want to trade with me, hand in hand, and have me mentor you and show you how to get funded with outside capital to trade with, click the link below, shoot me a message. Again, the VIP signals, if you're just a beginner or just found me or like, I'll try this guy out. It's only it's $50 a month now, which is 50% off, and that is until tomorrow. So don't sleep on it. You quit trying to figure it out on your own. And once you get the hang of this, quit, like trade on a demo while you learn. And you don't have to risk your own money. We can help you get funded. People are doing it every day in my group. It's amazing. If you're committed, willing to put in the work, because nobody's going to do it for you, but anything that's worth it, you got to put in the work. And if that's you, hit me up and let's make it happen for you. So have an awesome weekend, everybody. I appreciate you. Thanks for being a part of our community, and I'll see you in the group. Peace.